You guys, I finally got this piece of shit game. Okay, it's not completely terrible, but I'm gonna tell you the things that shit me off about this game. Made a fucking list so I wouldn't forget, because there's lots of things that bother me about this game. Now, I don't think the devs actually tested the game out properly to see how it goes and like how well it plays and how because there's just so many things missing from it. Like, adults need to play this game and go fix this. Which I'm so glad for, like the existence of like streamers and gaming channels on YouTube and Twitch or whatever else that can say stuff and maybe they'll fix it because they've got like a huge following. So it's just like, all right, maybe we can do this. But I'm just putting this out there because it's pissing me off and I don't know who the fuck to tell, because who gives a fuck? Who even plays Animal Crossing anymore? It's old. But my povo ass can only finally afford it. So that's my minute and a half bullshit intro. Thanks for stopping by the way, if you happen to be watching this and you're not me. All right. These are not in any particular order, but the first one I want to mention, I've noticed I haven't been able to play more than about 2 hours a day. I mean, look, you can like go around and pick stuff up or fish or do whatever the fuck you want. You can play all day if that's what you want to do. But for the purpose of story and actually interesting things to do, you can't do it for more than 2 hours. It's just, yeah, not like for the price. I would have thought it would be more like you can play for several hours a day. Or like, you can play like maybe morning and night. And no, what's shit is, all right, so if you got the game, if you don't, I'm just going to explain. You got rocks on your island that you can mine, but you can only do that once a day. And you need fucking so many iron nuggets. Clay, okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck about the clay. It's useful too. But the iron nuggets you need for your tools and so many things for like the quest line. And it's just like, today on my island, literally, I only got a single island nugget and I had to use Nook Miles to go to a mystery island. Because the second thing that I'm pissed off about is you have to pay extra to visit someone else's island. Because you have to pay for the Nintendo Club or something, which I'm sure it's only like a few dollars. I haven't even looked into it because I paid for it last year. I didn't realize it's like used up by now, but I guess it is. Like, I've already paid $68 for the game, which if I wanted to download it from the Nintendo store, it would have been like 90 or something last time I checked. I'm just like, it's an expensive game and it feels like a fucking mobile game because everything takes the next day. Like, you build something and it takes the next day to come. Like, the museum took like 2 days. Like, really? I paid money for this game and I have to fucking wait and I only get to play it 2 hours? 2 hours in a day. Or I can, like, I don't want to sit there and fish and I could just like collect Nook and Miles. I don't care that much about it. But it's just like, for that money, I want to be able to have a decent gaming sesh. I don't know. So, bit annoyed that I have to pay to use a feature of the game that, okay, you don't need, but it's just like so stupid. Like, I don't know. So that's annoying. The spawn rates of the iron nuggets, the fact that I have to pay to use a feature of the game when I've already paid for the game. I've already mentioned the fucking dialogue in another video, but I hate how unskippable it is, and like, no matter how many times you visit characters, they say the same shit. Like, Blathers always has the same thing. Like, there isn't a fucking... He does this hoo-hoo, emotional bullshit fucking show of, oh no, you woke me up and I'm nocturnal. It's just like, I don't give a fuck. Just analyze my fucking fossils. Take my shit. Go. Like, I don't have to do it twice. Like, alright, if there's a fossils you can use, just take them. I don't need to have to do it twice. It's so annoying. Like, there's just so much dialogue. Like, there should really be an option to turn it off, but there isn't. And that's another thing I'm pissed off about. There's no options in this game. You can't turn off music if you don't want it. If you just want like natural sounds of the game, you can't even turn off the sound. Well, okay, you need the sounds for fishing because it's fucking impossible to like fish without hearing the bloop sound. I can't. The fact that there's only like shitty 2 options in the options menu and you can only access the options from the start menu is just stupid. I want to be able to have a more adjustable game. Like, this game was not made with gamers in mind. Just a stupid fucking game for... I don't know who their fucking target audience is, because I can see kids getting pissed off because the aiming skills are bullshit. There's no like, you can't adjust. Okay, fishing I don't care about. You just move around because you can see the fish on the ground. That's fine. You don't need aiming for fishing. You need aiming for the fucking slingshot thing. God. And the fact that you can't adjust the camera angles. Like, if there's a tree in the way, or if you're facing like, so you can see the back of your character's head and you're like fishing, you can't fucking see. You can't move the camera around to see the fish, so you have to really rely on that sound. Or if you're like not digging a rock, I don't know, fuck, mining. If there's a tree in the way, you can't see what's around. You just have to just press Y and hope you're collecting everything. And oh, Jesus Christ, I don't want to have to chop a tree down just so I can see if I've got everything from the thing. God. Geez, I'm just going through my list to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. I'm just, look, the mystery option is kind of, yeah, alright, cool, but there's no way, like, to attract a specific villager. Like, if there's a villager that you actually really want, there's no way to actually, that I know of, I haven't looked into it, but from my understanding is that all the villagers that come to your island are completely random. Not that anyone's gonna watch this video and correct me, but it's just, for now, as far as I know, the villagers are random, and that's annoying. Like, I'm getting better value from my free phone app, where I can look what villagers want and kind of go, okay, these are the villagers that I want. These are the things that I need, craft these things, and then they come, and then I have the actual villagers that I want. And I can play the phone game as much as I want. I can get things like for the minerals and stuff, shovel quarry or whatever it is, like you just pay a currency to use it. I think it's like leaf tickets, which is fine. Like, that's better than like, well, it's still the same thing. I still have to use Nook Miles to go to another island in hopes that I'd get a fucking iron bullshit. You know what I mean? So shit. That's like, I've only had the game a few days and they're my only things. Wait, alright, now that I've said all the things that piss me off about the game, the music is nice. Yeah, it's kind of cool at the moment because I'm in a southern hemisphere island. I get to make snowmen, which I've never really done in my life. Um, yeah, that's fun. Uh, what am I enjoying in the game? I like the museum thing, how you get to see the animals that you've caught that are not in a tiny little box. That's kind of nice. Um, like the gift thing is cool, like how that you get to pop the balloon. Like that's a really fun feature, but like again, the fact that you can't actually aim is shit. Um, what else do I like on the game? Because I want to leave this video on like a good note. Oh, like it's just not as customizable. Like you have to pay for extra hairstyles or hair colors, and it's just like not real money. It's in-game miles, but still, it's just like fine. No, okay. Like, okay, I really like the fact that I haven't tried the pro design thing yet. I've only done the simple one, so I'm gonna see how that is. I have not yet discovered how to do get someone else's designs. Maybe once I've explored more of the game, I'll see more things that I like. But I like the idea of being able to get other things like that rather than just relying on the shitty things that you can craft or buy. Um, so that's interesting. That's what I really like. So in comparison to the mobile game, I like the fact that you can pretty much what you can see, you can go to. So you can climb and use the stick and all that. So that's a plus that you can pretty much, yeah, whatever you can see on the island is you can go to and access. Um, yeah, the clothes is cool, the whole design. I probably have to. I haven't designed my flag yet because I haven't done the ceremonies. Cause I don't want to do the ceremonies. Like, there's so much unskippable bullshit. No, but I'm not complaining anymore. These are the things that are good about it. It's so hard to think about the things that are good about the game. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it was a mistake yet. Like paying $68 for a game that I can only really play for 2 hours a day is just like, what's the fucking point? Like, I'm getting more out of the mobile game. Like, so far, the mobile game is better than the actual game. Which, it's not right. So yeah, they're my thoughts on Animal Crossing. I really try to be positive at the end there and try to think of the things that are good about it. Like alright, the whole idea of, the ring thing, how you can choose the tools, the idea is good, but it's so like dodgy. It's just like, it skips along, like it's not like a clear, smooth transition to tool to tool. It's just so, I don't like that. I didn't mention that, but like the ideas there, it just doesn't execute well. Oh, I really want to try to think of one more good thing. I mean, I like the idea of you can, whatever you catch, you can technically put in your house and display, but I don't like how small the tanks are for the fish. Like, that's, I know it's just a game, but it's just like showing the wrong idea. Like, we don't want small fish tanks or small enclosures for things anymore. We're trying to get rid of that idea. It's like if you want to keep an animal, it needs a decent home. Ugh. But like the idea is there. It just needs to be better done. Um, Uh, yeah, I don't know. I'm really trying to think of good points for the game, but I'm not. I don't hate it. Like when I can actually play and do the things like the quest line and stuff, like it's enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. But so far, where I'm at right now, I would only give it 3 out of 5 stars. And I would not recommend it because if you're a gamer, there are better, like, well, actually, I'm not a huge fan of the Switch as it is because the games just feel shitty. Like all the games that I've played on the Switch, like so far, the Yoshi game has been quite good. Like that hasn't felt like a shitty phone app that hasn't been thought about. Like that's been fun. Like the Just Dance games are fun, but that's not really portable. Um I just I don't know, PC games are just so far more for me. Long ass rant. But that's my thoughts so far on Animal Crossing, and I'm hoping my feelings and opinions change once it's, I don't know. I just hope it gets better. I hope it's just like, all right, we've got to build everything on the island and then it gets better, but I don't know, we'll see. I feel like literally, yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see what else can be done on the island that's interesting, but yeah, they're my initial thoughts. I'm gonna go and probably pee. I might go for a walk. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, if you did. And if you didn't, doesn't matter, does it? Bye. Oh.